Good morning, guys. I hope that you're going to have a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to just talk about the original importance, the importance of originality, excuse me. My work that I do, when I say that we here at Indigo Moon appreciate you, we love you, I'm speaking about myself and I'm speaking about the team, my spiritual team that I work with, okay? Who gives me my creative ideas, which is God. Who helps me get through or create my content. When I don't work with anyone individually because I am independent. However, my independence comes from God. I work with Him. My ideas, everything, come from Him. I have to pray and ask for direction. I have to pray and ask for my how I'm going to carry things out. I gain my direction from our Father, okay, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. All these different things, our prayers, we direct our energy based upon what God gives us, okay? He allows us to have so much, and that's why we can be so thankful for all that we have. Now, if someone says to you that, they work with me or what have you, or their ideas, my ideas, who I'm gelling with is God, okay? I remember when I was teaching in the Bronx, I was asked by my principal to help people and to direct them and what have you. I thought that there was a master teacher at the school who I really loved. I adored her because she just had such creative ideas, and I mean she would help me when I was trying to really fulfill certain goals. And along the way, I was teaching. I helped mentor, I'll say, student teachers who were coming in for the first time. There was one gentleman in particular who took my ideas and wrote a book. It's a sad thing when people come to your channel to steal. Now, it's one thing, is like I said, it can be complimentary when people are taking ideas, because honestly, in some cases, we are helping the others, and that's always great because that's what we're here for, to help. But when you don't even so much as even compliment or give that person that credit, sometimes when you start something, you might start from someone's rap. Okay, let's say 2 years ago, a friend of mine, and I take that content and then I build on it. That's one thing. I may have used that to begin it, to start my form of art. But I would still have to say, hey, shout out to Run DMC for that work, their body of work. Each artist has their own body of work. And it's a compliment when another person comes along and takes some of that art. But for you to create, that is meant for you to continue to create and to add to it so that others are able to take that information or that idea and grow from it. There are people upset with me because I did sometimes my readings, when I pick up on certain energy, I allow that energy to work through me, and I work and I'll say certain things and I'll give advice. If I tune into your stuff or I hone into what it is that you're doing or what you're working on, it's only because we are sharing energy. With that energy, we are able to take that energy and turn it into like a light form, and that's growth. When we're able to grow together and work together. Because see, sometimes people look at things and they don't realize that we're all working together. We're all connected. Just like that leaf is connected to that branch, and that branch is connected to that bark, and that bark is connected to those roots. Now, I'm working my way from the top to the bottom of that tree. But if we were really going to work on our way up, we would work from the roots on our way up through that tree, and see how those trees are like your fingers. When you take your fingers and you extend your hand, that is like that tree, like those leaves. We are growing together. We are trying to make this world a better place. And while we're doing so, we are extending that energy from others to work its way upward. and onward, so that we can grow as people, and we can stop the racism, we can stop the hatred, and we can stop the jealousy. We are growing together, and we have to honor each other while we're doing so. People are going to steal your ideas. This is something that happens always. But just like the Songs of Solomon in the Bible, nothing that you're doing is ever something that's never been done before. You might just recreate it in a different way, but it has been done before, because creation is redeveloping in each moment. We're all growing. At least we're trying to grow. Those of us who are not there yet, you may have to come back here another time and do it. But not for any uncertain terms should we ever look at ourselves and say to another individual that I will not help you. We are here to help each other. Whether you watch it, whether you ask for it, whether you grow with it from some other force or source. The problem here is that people are so jealous of other people that they feel like that person's going to take from them or take from this or that. We are all here to do this job, these jobs. And while we're doing these jobs, we are supposed to be growing and persevering, okay? Stop being so envious of your brother or your sister as to where you feel you need to take from them. All these ideas, again, are to enhance everyone else. When a teacher is there and they are presenting an idea, the students are there to accept those ideas or to take those ideas and grow from them. I feel like I'm repeating the same thing, and I probably am. But sometimes you have to state things in different ways so that everyone is able to get the meal, okay? We can't all feed off of the same leaf, but can we? Maybe we can. Maybe it's just a way in which we extend that leaf to make that tree wider and more broad so that everyone can actually take from it. Source is that in which we take and we share and we grow from. You know, again, my team is God and whoever God leads me to work with. I've not worked with anyone as yet. I've been more independent. But for someone to state that they have been working with me, that is definitely an untruth. No more than the person who said they married me and I'm not married. No more than the person who said they bore children with me and I don't have children. I don't know who's making up these stories. I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, sometimes people do things from greed and money, you know. Perhaps that is it. I don't know why that would be a situation where you would feel that you should have to do that. That's on you. Just like yesterday, I posted something on another platform stating how people are working in certain arts, and they are not going to reap the same benefits that they are expecting to. See, sometimes when you start something, it's new, and you grow from it. And God will let you have certain experiences just to allow you to grow. You know, the child that gets left back and does not move forward during that school year and has to repeat the same classes the following year, it's meant to help. It's meant to allow that person to continue to grow and to develop. Now, that child might cry because it's embarrassing. They have to deal with the same students teasing them or what have you. But those students get what they need, and that student gets what he or she needs. That's what we're here for, to gain what we need, to grow, to extend ourselves, to help. So remember that, because you have to free your mind and stop allowing yourself to be held back. Grow and extend yourself. While you're growing and extending yourself, someone else is there to observe, just like the children will observe the parents. While whoever the person who is able to, observe, that person is able to gain from something, okay? And perhaps someone later on can gain from that person. This is our job. This is our extension of education on this planet, on this earth, on this circumference, okay? That's been my word. Please enjoy your day, and I hope that you've taken in the information well.